My name is Nicole McCabe, and I'm here at the Center for Career Opportunities talking with Xander about federal work study opportunities. So, Xander, I was curious, how did you first hear about federal work study?
So, I first heard about federal work study actually when I applied it to Purdue. I learned that I was work study eligible, and I was like, okay, what does that mean? I didn't know. So I came onto campus, and I heard, okay, that helps you get jobs on campus, and I'm like, okay. So I got a job with the Hall of Music, but I found that it didn't really fit with my schedule, and I had a hard time fitting it in and working with it, and it didn't really resonate with me. So next semester, I came down to the CCO, and I talked with Mr. Stephen Roach, and he told me a little bit about federal work study, specifically about how it makes it easier to get a job not only on campus, but also off campus, and that it widens your range of opportunities. So being a runner and being a freshman as well, I hadn't had a chance to explore Lafayette, so I'm like, okay, what the heck, I'm just gonna run around Lafayette. I went to a bunch of great organizations. I went to United Way, I went to the Long Center for the Performing Arts, I went to all sorts of places, and I eventually ended up at LARA, the Lafayette Adult Resource Academy, where I've been working for the semester, and I've been having a great time. The place really resonates.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your experiences working at Laura?
Sure. So when I first, after my long run, came to LARA, I was welcomed with open arms by the team there. The people that I've had the chance to work with have just been absolutely incredible. I've learned so much from them. There's been incredible English teachers, digital literacy teachers, and just all around incredible people. And I've had the chance to make a difference in the lives of people around the community, adults who might not be as fortunate to have experience working with technology, or might be immigrants and might not know English. So I've had a chance to really contribute there, and it's been so rewarding to just help out. And it's a crazy environment. So I'm always doing something else. One day it might be working digital literacy, another day it might just be helping out with the crazy rush of people at the front desk, or maybe it's helping out with English language and teaching one-on-one tutoring. But it's really been so rewarding. And I think one thing that encapsulates it all is we have a bell at LARA, and whenever anyone accomplishes anything, one of our students, we ring the bell just to celebrate their accomplishment. And it's always so rewarding not only to hear that ring of the bell, which we all associate with success and perseverance, but to see the joy on their faces, to see where they were and where they've come. So I've been able to experience all of that at LARA, and I've grown so much from it, and wouldn't trade it for the world.
I love that. How does this opportunity at Laura tie in with your long-term goals?
So at LARA, I mentioned how it's a really fast-paced environment, so I think that's prepared me for the tech industry. So I'm a computer science major here at Purdue, and the tech industry is constantly evolving, it's constantly changing. So in order to get into that industry, you have to be prepared to work at a fast pace, and you have to be prepared to adapt and change with the times. So I think that environment at LARA has really helped me. And also, it's prepared me and given me some great ideas for some projects. For example, a couple friends and I entered a hackathon here at Purdue called Catapult, and we ended up founding a company originally around the idea of language learning. And now we are focused on the idea of making tech more accessible, so digital literacy through AI. We want to create actionable AI, so basically you tell it what you want it to do, and it will do that for you. So you don't have to mess with interfaces, you don't have to do any complicated technological procedures, none of that. You can just use it. That's what we want to focus on, and LARA has kind of helped kickstart that. It's taught me a lot about teaching digital literacy. It's taught me about what people know who might not be more as experienced with technology as I am. So it's really been a great opportunity in both those respects, and it's been great for me.
So what are the benefits of federal work study, and what advice might you give students interested in learning a little bit more about it?
So federal work study has a lot of benefits. I mentioned how I explored how it was easier for me to find a job, how work study made that. Well, as a work study employee, I'm 25% off. So Purdue pays for 75% of my salary up to $3,500, which is incredible from an employer's standpoint, because I can just go up to maybe there's a company that I want to work for, and I can say, hey, if you want to hire me, if you're going to pay someone else, let's say $20 an hour, right? You'd be paying me $5, which is just a huge advantage. So flaunt that. Really, you really want to sell that. It helps you get a job. It really does. And an important thing to note is that work study is not eligible for every company. Every employer is not work study eligible. Typically, it's more focused on government organizations, nonprofit organizations, and the like. But if you're really passionate about helping and you really look, you can find, and you can always ask to see if a employer is work study eligible. So that's always an option. So really, in just terms of general advice, if you have work study, make sure to take advantage. Don't let it go to waste, and explore all your avenues. Just make sure to really sell it.
And as a student, how do you find out if you're eligible for federal work study?
So the first place I went to find out if I was eligible was the My Purdue portal. You can check under the financials section. So, but another great place that you can go is right here, the CCO, the Career Center. And there's plenty of people, like, for example, you, Ms. McCabe, who will be willing to help you out, give you personalized advice. So this is another great place to check, and you can also check the website.
Thanks very much. I really appreciate you talking with me today and sharing a little bit more about the benefits with students.
Yeah, thanks for having me.